All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Trusted Morning Drip. I got my coffee here somewhere, but as usual, we got Joey in the house.
What's up? Good morning,
co-host here at Trusted. We're at Trusted Tattoo Company, where we do the podcast and we also make awesome art. But it is the week of, what is it, the third week of May?
Wow. Yeah, it is.
Already? Yeah, third week of May. This month's already almost over.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're here, and we got a guest in the background. He's not going to be on a mic, but he's in the background staring at Joey.
The infamous Raw Dog, Ant Dog. He's got a lot of nicknames.
He's got a lot of AKAs.
Got a lot of AKAs.
Cool. But yeah, we're just going to, talk about what we got going on. And like we usually do, update you guys on what's big today, besides the markets being down right now and everyone's trying to buy.
Way down.
And not trying to buy. It's a mixed bag of that.
Oh, I'm buying.
Yeah. I'm buying too.
I'm in the long game.
I need to buy some more.
I'm in the long game. I'll tell you what. If you would have asked me, like a year ago, how much XRP I would have bought if it was at 40 cents, you know what I'm saying? Which it is today. Mm-hmm. I would have said probably another $300. Yeah. but you know what I mean? Because you're gonna get mad come up when that starts going back up.
And where'd you say you're buying XRP at?
I'm buying it on Uphold.
Uphold.
I'm buying it on Uphold, but I'm buying a lot of stuff on Coinbase, a lot of stuff on Uphold, and I keep my Bitcoin on Robinhood. I'm not sure why. I just kind of like my Bitcoin on Robinhood.
So keeping it on Robinhood, that means that Robinhood actually owns it.
That's true.
You don't actually physically have it. You have to sell it to get your value out of Robinhood. You can't move the Bitcoin from Robinhood.
I can't move it.
No, you can only sell it and then move your cash out.
True.
Which at that point you realize capital gains and got to pay taxes on it.
100%.
As opposed to being able to convert it to another crypto or use it for buying or selling or whatever.
So I'm kind of using mine, again, long gaming, okay? Yeah. I'm using mine as kind of like a retirement account, as kind of like a second retirement account. So I'm not trying to like trade it or do any kind of crazy, which is why I'm not concerned about moving it. Mm-hmm. I'm more concerned about accessibility of getting those funds into my bank account. And the thing about Robinhood or Coinbase or Uphold, you sell it on them and then boom, they give you your money. So that's my main purpose for it. But I know exactly what you're talking about. Like if I did want to spend a Bitcoin or use a Bitcoin, which you're right, I wouldn't have any access to. I don't even have a wallet. I don't even have a pro Coinbase account. I have like the basic.
Do you have a cold storage wallet? Because you should have. I have about half of my crypto in a cold storage. Like stuff that I'm just gonna keep off the exchanges, off of these apps.
Yeah.
Did you hear about? I don't know if maybe you have seen it, but there was a post on Twitter about Coinbase on their contract saying that if they go bankrupt or they lose their company, they reserve the right to cash out your crypto for their usage.
Wow.
So Robinhood could be even worse because they own the crypto. You're only borrowing the value.
So here's the thing. If that's true, if that is accurate, that might be what's pushing the values down right now. Because I mean, a lot of people use those softwares, a lot of people use those apps. So if you're using that and you find that out, then yeah, why would you want to even have it in there? And then there's no way you can move it around. So your only option is to sell. Like let's say, okay, I want to move my shit off Robinhood. Well, you can't. So you got to just sell your shit. So maybe that's a big part of what's going on too.
Could be. I think a lot of it is just the recession. Being among us, being here, being on its way, whatever it is. So people are trying to
the Great Reset.
The Great Reset. I think that's been kind of already in the works.
Absolutely, and that's
the grander scale.
It seems like it's going to plan right now.
Yeah,
it seems like it's right on.
But I think people are just trying to liquidate a lot of their money to have it as cash,
which doesn't make any sense because cash is losing value as well.
Yeah, but Warren Buffett and I forget what other investor, they cashed out a lot of their stocks, which they haven't done in decades. They cashed out a lot of their stocks. A lot of Wells Fargo stocks got sold off. I don't know if that's caused the price to drop, but they're trying to have cash on hand so they can buy all these opportunities that are happening right now. Because right now is going to be a huge exchange of value or of wealth, as well as a lot of millionaires are going to be created during this time frame.
100%.
It depends who's being prepared. And I think that's what's happening. People are selling their shit off so that way they can buy at a discount.
True.
You know?
But I mean, that's kind of what's happening now anyway.
Everything.
Side note, Wells Fargo is a horrible fucking company. If you bank with them, you should not bank with them. They charge you crazy amount of bullshit. So fuck them. They're probably finally getting their karma. Fuck Wells Fargo.
Yeah, I do bank with them, but I've been we were yeah. No, we were talking about switching over to Navy Fed. We already have a Navy Fed account.
You really should.
But because of the house, we need 2 years of an active account, a business account or something like that. So we haven't closed that account down yet because of that. But now that we're
a similar situation when I closed my Wells Fargo account, and here's what you can do, because you still have access to the statements. So the bank statements before, when I closed my Wells Fargo account, I printed out all my statements for the past however long I had the account. So now I have hard paper, well, not hard, but paper documentation of all my accounts. So even when you close your account, you still have those documents because, you do need it. When you buy a house, you have to prove your income and whatnot.
Yeah.
The good part is you as a business owner can make what's called a profit and loss statement. You made a profit and loss statement for that?
Yeah.
So your profit and loss statement alone should cover any like the bank statement stuff and all that stuff, because a lot of the stuff, especially in our industry, we don't even put in the bank. We use it. We cash on hand. We're using it to
buying
pay for
supplies,
this, pay for that.
buying for whatever. Yeah,
exactly. Plane tickets, fucking whatever, food when we're on our trips and all that fun stuff. So, honestly, the game that these millionaire, billionaire fools are playing right now is the game that they're always going to play. They're going to play the buy-in, buy-out stuff. The regular 9-to-5er, blue-collar, standard American person, we're not going to have accessibility to do those things. Those opportunities and those deals are going to be done by the people that have the huge money to be putting in and playing those games. Now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to use my little bit of money that I have and reap the benefits of the low stock costs and the low crypto costs. Now, if the world goes to shit and the dollar drops and there's a food shortage and we're killing each other in the streets for fucking water and food, it ain't gonna matter how many dollars you have. It ain't gonna matter how much stock you have. It ain't gonna matter how much fucking crypto you have. I hope you have some bullets. I hope you have some spears. You know what I mean? And I hope that's what you got going on. And I hope that we as a human society can overcome the bullshit and love each other enough to help each other if it goes that bad. Now, the way everything is, the way the media is, and the way that, morality has been, fucking shut down the shitter, who knows what's going to happen. But let's hope you're really tight with your neighbors. Now's the time to get tight with your neighbors. Yep. Now's the time to start that militia you've always been talking about.
Now's the time to start that garden that you've been saving all those pins on Pinterest.
100%.
I'm going to start growing that wall garden.
I mean,
grow your vegetables.
At the very least, go buy some seeds.
Yeah.
At the very least, go buy some seeds.
Start learning. Start getting some books on that.
Get some books on it. And get some books. I mean, the thing about it is the food grows fast, all right? And it's delicious, and it's the best stuff for you. So you should be growing your own shit anyway.
And we don't have to eat as much as we normally eat.
100%.
We can eat once a day. We can even fast multiple days, So
it's definitely doable. It's definitely doable. Yeah. But again, you might if you're gonna do that, you got to make sure you're eating the right things. That doesn't mean you go to fucking McDonald's and get a fucking number one because it has fucking 6,000 calories and eat that shit and just be like, well, I'm fasting for the rest of the day. Well, you're not getting any good vitamins. You're not getting any good nutrients. You are getting the calorie intake, but you're not getting the shit that really helps and matters. So,
but I'm saying it in the sense of like when shit hits the fan and you have a certain amount of food supply, you don't have to eat every single day.
True.
Your kids are going to want to eat every single day because they're kids, and they're growing. Their body's just gimme. But as adults, you can train yourself to do fasting, where you can only eat once a day or once every other day. And that's like worst case scenario, you're starting to fast for that reason to preserve food.
Yeah.
But if you don't have to and you still have access to, food on the daily, you definitely don't want to fast and then be eating cheeseburgers as your break fast.
100%.
So.
And the crazy thing is too, the more you eat healthy, the more your body craves eating healthy. And that's what I've realized too. Like I'm trying to eat less red meats, and I'm trying to eat less things that are, not nutritious.
Less sugary converted foods like bread.
100%. 100%. And there are people out there that can't do it. I got Ant Dog right here says he can't do it.
You can't do what?
The guy lives on McDonald's. The guy lives on fucking,
Bro, you have like 3% body fat.
Those muscles are fucking In-N-Out muscles. So, and I'm not saying, In-N-Out, if you're going to eat fast food, In-N-Out might be the best fast food to get.
Yeah, they got the protein style, they got good quality meat,
But still.
As long as you don't eat the fries or the bread, you're good to go.
And I love the fries. I love the bread.
I was just like, it was funny hearing you guys because you're like, he told Elvis, "You want to start? It's time to start your militia." He said, "It's time for you to start being a gardener."
100%.
I can picture both of you guys like you leading a militia, then he's a gardener.
100%.
Hey, that's team effort. We need both of those. We need the combination. We need the people that are doing the social aspect of growing the community.
Absolutely.
The militia training, knowing the ins and outs of
Protection.
artillery, training, and then people that can create the food supply, people that know how to clean water.
Yes.
We need all that. We need that. So we are taking applications. So if you guys are knowledgeable and want to join our apocalyptic shit hits the fan team,
we're buying a ranch right now in the high desert. It's going to be a solid ranch. Haven't got the name yet, but we're gonna have some underground bunkers. We're gonna have an ark. We're gonna have a little bit of everything.
A tattoo studio. There will be a couple buses there. A
couple of tattoo buses.
Body art pods.
Absolutely.
If you will. And I sent you a post of this lady, or not this lady, but somebody made a video about these office pods.
I saw that.
You saw that?
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, that's a fucking body art pod right there.
Tattoo cube.
The tattoo cube.
Tattoo cube. Don't steal
trademark. That's trademark.
That's already fucking copyrighted. Fuck you. But yeah. So absolutely. Bottom line, we need to start thinking about the future. Okay.
Yeah.
And the temporary bullshit in the market is temporary bullshit. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm in the long game. The day traders are upset. That's all that they do. I get it. I have solid assets. I have solid businesses. I have solid things that people are willing to pay money for at all times. Yeah. So we're always going to have access to that. So I recommend you do that too. Don't necessarily count on the stock market. Don't necessarily count on your retirement account. Count on the shit that you can do day to day to bring in.
Yeah, exactly. And that actually ties in very well into something I was watching this morning. I was watching an Instagram live between this gentleman named Matt Sapala and this other guy. I forgot what his name was. But he was talking about how he lost $100 million.
That's horrible.
I forget how it happened, but what he said that he started doing was, diversifying his investments, but also focusing on doubling his income. So don't rely on these investments, these retirement accounts that you're creating to be your savior, to help you out. You got to also be able to double your income. If you're making 50,000 this year, try to make 100,000 next year, try to make 200,000 next year,
Yes.
And whatever it takes, learning more skills, creating businesses, whatever it is, because ultimately that's what's going to really catapult your net worth, right?
100%.
So
100%.
Yeah, the investments are up and down. You never know what they're going to do. They could crash tomorrow. So you got to make the money, save the money, invest the money, but ultimately create more money or get more money.
And or like you said, skills.
Yeah.
Because a skill set, nobody could take away your skill set. You know what I mean? You have a skill set, nobody's going to take it away. You look at Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, all right? You had the fucking guys that were the mechanics. Yep. Those are the fucking guys. You know what I mean? You had the guys that were the engineers. Yeah, he might have been a midget riding on a giant's back, but without that motherfucker, they weren't running that whole city. You know what I mean? Bartertown would have been fucked without the little midget guy riding on the back of the giant motherfucker.
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome?
No.
It's got Tina Turner in it.
No way.
You haven't
seen I've seen bits of it.
Wow.
I've seen bits of it, but no.
I don't even think you could call yourself an American.
Man, we got to throw that on today. That's going to be watched today.
Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Watch it, especially
is that on Prime?
Because
I feel like Prime would have that.
Prime definitely has it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, especially with the world situation that we're in now, definitely watch Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Get your mindset.
Never Ending Story as well as a classic film.
Never Ending Story. Okay. Both of those.
It doesn't, and that's the kind of contribution.
What is that one about?
That
is that the one with the little dinosaurs?
No.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Land Before Time.
Land Before Time's classic as well. Littlefoot, classic.
Littlefoot.
Yes. Atreyu, and he's trying to stop the nothing that is consuming the story, which is basically the imagination of the world. And so this
is that a cartoon as well?
No, it's live action. It's a live action film. Okay. Really good. Never Ending Story. Dude rides on the back of a white dragon. Looks like a dog. His name's
I've seen that. Classic. Not the movie though.
What?
I haven't seen that movie either.
Elvis, what the fuck is wrong with you, man?
I was very into video games. I was more. I'm
gonna tell you something right now. That movie right there will hit you right here, buddy.
Let's do it.
It's gonna hit you right here. It's gonna change your whole world.
This guy's already over here spoiling it.
Yeah,
she's like, the fucking horse dies.
Anthony,
like, bro, I just told you I've never seen it.
Damn it. No, and so here's the thing. As I've gotten older, fuck off.
I already forgot what
he didn't even know what I was talking about. That's what I'm saying. He didn't even know what the nothing is. Now you gave away that I gave away the ending.
Well, you just explained what the nothing was.
Fuck off.
But in Joey's defense, the good guys always win. They always find a way. That's how the movies work. There's very limited amount of movies where the hero or the protagonist, or what is it?
Protagonist.
The protagonist does not succeed in his mission in the movie.
Night of the Living Dead.
I'm saying there's not too many.
Bad.
There's not too many.
There isn't.
Most of them work that way, especially like I feel like that movie.
Solid movie.
Yeah.
Solid, but like I said, it'll hit you right here. The cool thing about that too is, and I think this is something that's really looked over, is, and I saw a little meme about it today on my way over here. It's kind of like the traditions, like the Native American traditions and the history of like this place that we're living in North America. They call it Turtle Island. So a lot of people don't realize that's called Turtle Island. If you look at the shape of North America, it does kind of look like a turtle.
Great, you're giving him another part of the movie.
Fuck off. And so basically the legend goes that when the Great Flood happened, kind of like the Noah flood, that they sent these animals down to get a piece of earth so that the earth can regrow because it was too much water, right? So they sent all these animals down and they couldn't do it to swim to the bottom of the ocean. Even animals that were water animals that you think would be able to swim to the bottom of the ocean, grab some dirt, couldn't do it. So the muskrat, which isn't even a water animal, says, fuck it, I'm going to do this shit. So they tie a vine to the tail of this muskrat. The muskrat swims to the bottom of the ocean, gets some soil, and he's down for like 10, 20 minutes. And they're like, this muskrat's dead, dude. There's no way. So they start reeling in the muskrat, and no shit, he's dead. He didn't make it. But in his tiny little paw, he has a piece of soil from the earth, right? And so he did what he had to do. He got the soil from the earth. So then there was a turtle that was on this ship as well. And the turtle says, put the soil on my back and I'll grow the land. I'll be the base for this land to grow. So the turtle sits in the water and the land starts to grow. And that is how we are on Turtle Island right now, which is North America. It's an old Native American tale, right? But the funny thing is how it has, the whole Great Flood, the whole Great Flood story, the whole Great Flood tales. And so I think our entire society is post-apocalyptic. Our entire,
like it's already happened, or like we are in the apocalypse.
No, we've experienced apocalypses before, which is why there's a bit of trauma. There's a little bit of stuff inside us that is always prepared for an apocalypse because we've been through it. Our souls have been through it. The things that are within us have been through it before. And we don't want that shit. We don't want that shit. Right now is a time for us to ascend to greater things. But I think this is going to be the true test, which is why this whole nuclear threat is going on right now, which is why the whole Russia situation is going on. Because at this point, I think we have two directions to choose. We could either choose death or we could choose life. And right now, those are the real big issues that I think are really important for us to discuss. Not so much crypto, not so much stocks, because again, we have to look at the long game. And the long game is, I think we talked about this last time, is water. We need fucking water, man. We need water. The whole water is life thing. That's a huge thing because water is life. We're basically, I don't know, was it 70% water, 80% water as creatures? And so some people in this world still don't even have enough water to drink on a daily basis, right? We want to talk about food, but if we don't have water, you can only live a couple days without water. You can live 2 weeks without food as long as you have water.
Now, so the whole water thing,
100%.
as far as the not being able to live without water for 3 days, I do think that's situational. I don't know for a fact.
Depends on how hydrated you are.
Exactly. It depends on how hydrated you are.
Yeah.
It depends the environment you're in.
True.
If you're on the desert,
dead
in the middle of the sun, you're losing water.
Yeah.
At that point, I think 3 days, if you don't get some water in your system, you're fucking done.
Might even be sooner.
You're gonna be a fucking beef jerky when they find you, looking like a dehydrated fucking MRE package or whatever. But
mummified.
But water's super important. Super important for sure.
I'm 80% wild cherry Pepsi.
Exactly. And that's a big
Which
problem.
means you've adapted to not needing water. Yeah. So you might be the only survivor. As long as you can keep a case of wild cherry Pepsi around.
As long as this fool has a case of wild cherry Pepsi, he might make it. And the thing is, I doubt that. I 100% doubt that. And that's the thing. So water We need fucking water, not just to flush the toilet, not just to shower, not just to drink, but our entire communities are fucking powered by fucking water. There's people that have hydroelectric power. Go ahead.
Let's say that you just, I don't know, you just ran about 3 miles, right?
Yep.
And you're thirsty as hell. You have an option: a cold Gatorade, a nice refreshing root beer, or water.
Water.
See, I would go for the root beer.
So is the water
super bad for you?
Is the water cold?
Yeah, the water's cold.
Okay, and the root. No, you can't do that.
Root beer's got ice.
Temperature has to be the same. You
the
can't
root
be
beer's
like
got ice.
You can't be like the water. You can't be like the water. The water's on a fucking rusty cup, but the Coke
Don't
is
drink.
in
Okay, at that point, don't drink the rusty cup.
Exactly. But they're in the same bottle, no label, same temperature. I would definitely go for the water because whenever I drink something that's sugary, like the root beer, I'm always thirsty afterwards, even though it's refreshing at that point. But then afterwards, I'm like, man, I kind of want to get some water too.
Yeah,
at least that's me. That's me though.
Water, dude. Here's the thing: water is in root beer and Gatorade. Water is mostly root beer and Gatorade.
No, that's very true.
The only thing that makes root beer and Gatorade so great is the water that's in it to create the medium that it sits in.
The taste.
Okay.
It's the love.
Here's the thing. We sit in a desert right now. Right now, California is a desert.
Root beer.
Anthony says root beer. I say we get the water from the ocean. And I think we do it. We desalinate the water the same way nature does it. We don't use these fucking plants. We don't use steam. We don't use we create gigantic aquifers made of stone that will slowly allow the clean water to become through the rock on its own. We will do
You're
nothing.
saying like a limestone where the water can seep
100%.
through?
I'm saying we make a gigantic limestone aquifer.
I'll change my mind. If you look at the Sparklets and Arrowhead commercials and stuff like that, where the water was all fresh and clean and pure coming down rocks and stuff like that, and you're like, damn, that looks good. But then if you just see it in a bottle, it looks so boring. But then if you drink
Okay, so Anthony's theory is that water looks boring because it's not presented well. Water needs a better PR campaign.
He needs the water running down a girl's back through her crack into his mouth. That's what he needs. Then he'll drink water.
I mean, yeah, sex sells, and then maybe that's the ad that we need.
That's how we sell this.
That's how we sell
campaign.
the aquifer campaign.
Think about it. Have you ever watched old 1930, 1940 movies, and then they have a refreshing mug. It's ice cold. They pour root beer in there.
100%.
It just looks so delicious.
I'm not saying I don't like root beer. I do like root beer. I enjoy a glass of root beer. I specifically like root beer mostly when I'm eating pizza. For some reason, pizza and root beer are the best fucking combination.
It's like a beer with tacos.
Like a beer with tacos. Exactly.
Yeah.
It just goes. It's like a nice wine and cheese combination.
Yeah.
It's something that
everything accents.
Mexican
What?
pizza.
Mexican pizza is
Oh, it did for Del Taco.
As long as you're on the
Taco Bell.
app, you guys can get Mexican pizza. Me and Lucy.
Mexican pizza is back at
Wait,
Taco Bell.
You can
Shout
only
out.
get it if you have the app.
Yep, I have the app. We can go get it right now.
Wait.
We may have to go get a Mexican
wait. So you're saying I can't just go to Taco Bell and order one? Oh, okay.
Is today the 19th?
So it's
Today's
That's a very good marketing tactic there. Like, hey, if you have our app, you can get
Today's
this.
the
If you don't have the app, you got to wait till tomorrow.
Yeah. So
very
we thought
good.
there was gonna be a line. And then we
It
ordered
builds
We were
anticipation.
the only ones there. And we got the Mexican pizza.
So the
Hey, you
Mexican
know what? I
pizza is
saw a
back at
post
Taco Bell.
about that yesterday. Actually, Teresa, Ray's wife.
Yeah.
She was like, I don't eat fast food often, but one of my guilty pleasures was the
Mexican
Taco
pizza.
Bell Mexican pizza.
Yeah.
That shit was good. I remember eating that as a kid
It's bomb.
and like really wanting that. Every time I would go, I was getting some tacos, some chalupas, whatever. But the Mexican pizza was definitely always in that order.
Yeah. And honestly, as far as fast food goes,
It's not a real Mexican pizza though.
it's not even close to being a real Mexican pizza. But as far as fast food goes, you always kind of look at Taco Bell as the healthier choice, even though it really isn't. But we always kind of look at Taco Bell as a healthier choice.
It's kind of healthy.
Lettuce in there.
You know, when you take out the taco shell, I mean, that's pretty much it.
So here's the thing.
I don't know what's in the meat.
I had a
That's the
buddy
thing. I don't know what's in
who
the meat.
who used to work there, right? And the meat would come
even
like
tell me, bro.
freeze dried in like a bag. It looked like dog food, right?
That's awesome.
They dump it in the thing and they mix it with water and it rehydrates the meat. So you're eating dried, rehydrated meat. Again, there's your water. Exactly. Without the water,
but that's like eating a protein shake, you know? Like, especially if they're like all natural, like they're made with real like vegetables, fruits, whatever. They're freeze-dried this shit to get it to powder form.
Yeah.
And then you add your water to rehydrate it.
Yeah.
You're basically eating ground beef protein.
You're basically eating ground beef protein. 100%.
Shake. Yeah.
Now, here's the thing, though. Okay. 10 million people a year are dying of cancer worldwide.
Yeah.
10 million people are dying a year of cancer.
It's a very, very common thing now. It's almost like it's not a matter of when.
But it's not if. It's
when.
A matter of when. And that's the thing. All these techniques that they're using to push the industrialization of food processing and to push it all around and to get the same taste and same flavors all around, obviously are having some fucking bad effects on people. And that's the thing. The problem is, okay, we fucking love it. It's good. I'm going to go to Chick-fil-A right now. I might go get the Mexican pizza with this motherfucker in fucking 15 minutes. So I'm going to eat my words. I'm a hypocritical piece of shit.
Yeah, I want one too.
Okay. He's putting in the order.
Order like 2 for me.
We're putting in the order for Mexican pizza.
My first meal of the day.
Yeah, which is, again, not good. Your first meal of the day should be water. Okay.
Well, I had water.
Very good. Water should be the first thing you drink, and then something light, something like I like a nice yogurt parfait with some yogurt, with some fruits and shit. Some
I went to the gym this morning, so I need my protein, my carb.
Absolutely. You know? But the thing is, guys, look, all I'm saying is just we got to try to be smarter. And if we do survive this post-apocalyptic situation that we're in now, we have to take this chance to have it be from a place of love, and not just for loving your fellow man, but loving the earth. And not just loving the earth, but just loving this life and just being grateful for the life and the love that we have to this day. Right now, so many people are dying. All right. I just got told that another one of my very close family members has cancer. All right. I just got told one of our good friends, his father has cancer. And it's the same story over and over and over again.
Or anything, but do they have life insurance?
I have no idea.
Because if they do, and if those policies have living benefits, they can get that death benefit paid out to them if they have cancer and they have that policy.
And that would be great.
Huge.
Yeah, that would be great. And like you said, huge, because even before you pass, you could help settle your stuff and get your stuff paid for and get it taken care of. Because even just getting buried now, when you die, you're $30,000 worth of debt just to be put in the ground.
Exactly. So, well, the other thing too is so my mentor Brandon, he actually has a client that he sold the policy to in 2020. Mm-hmm. In 2021, he reached out to Brandon, let him know that he got diagnosed with cancer. They were able to liquidate his policy, the death benefit. He paid off his house loan or his mortgage. He paid off his debts, his car loans, and he was able to focus stress-free on beating cancer. He beat cancer.
Wow.
He came out on top, and a lot of it was because there was a lot less stress on him. Because
100%.
He didn't have to pay for his house was paid. His cars were paid. He had money left over for his family to live. You know?
That's amazing.
So it's not just, to like, oh, okay, you only got a certain amount of time to live. Here, go ahead. No, it helped him. It helped him.
100%. And that's one of the good things about those policies. And that's one of the good things that it does seem like, oh shit, I don't even want to use this thing. But when you need it, if you got it,
you don't want to use it.
You don't want to use it. But when you need it and you got it, hey, that's going to be the best thing that could hit your life. Because now, like you said, the stress is actually one of the number one fucking causes of the shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we're running around like fucking chickens with our heads cut off, trying to fucking
working, trying to buy the dip, trying to
buy the dip. Trying to
just feed our families.
Exactly. What is Warren Buffett saying? What is Jeff Bezos doing? What is Elon tweeting? Fuck them. Fuck that. And I have no hate for you guys. I don't know you. I'm not saying
he means it in the sense like worry about what you got going on and take care of yourself. Take care of your health.
And I'm not even saying worry. I'm saying be grateful for what you have. I'm saying don't worry because you know what? It's out of your hands. Don't worry. Be happy. Just like the song says. You know what I mean? Because bottom line, this is your chance right now. And you could either be worried and upset and having to go through your life mundane and dealing with bullshit, or you could just be grateful every day and just know that one day this is going to end. And sometimes that's the best thing, is to know that you're going to fucking die. No matter what, no matter how much root beer you drink or how much fucking cherry wild Pepsi you fucking drink, you're going to fucking die one day. And so enjoy this shit. We're going to go have some Mexican pizzas. Yeah, it's not the best thing for me. but I haven't had a Mexican pizza and I don't know when they discontinued the shit.
It's been a long time.
So I'm going to go
It's
enjoy the shit and I'm going to be happy about it. And then I'm going to make sure I drink water later, maybe get a little more cardio in, whatever to compensate, because I just want to level that shit out.
Yeah.
But again, those are choices you make. These are things you do every day.
Yeah. I think we got to, just like with your money, you want to diversify where you put it. You also want to diversify yourself, your planning in general. Having, a good life insurance policy, good at having some education to learn skills, learning just in case you have to rely on the earth, on getting back to our roots, preparing your family's stuff, learning, just preparing always around, being ready for whatever comes.
100%.
Putting your money into something, putting your mind into something, whether this fails or you don't need this after all, at least you have, excuse me, these avenues covered.
100%.
Getting better at everything.
Well, how does that statement go? You got to stay ready so you don't got to get ready.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And like right now,
true statement.
100%, dude. Like right now, shit's getting crazy. Okay.
Yep.
So let's reach out to our neighbors. Let's make sure we build these relationships. Maybe now is the time to go back to church and find a solid group that you can discuss things with and start coming together as one, so that if we do need help, you have that help. Maybe right now is the time to introduce yourself to the police officers in your neighborhood, to the protectors in your neighborhood. Maybe you want to get into stocks. Go talk to somebody that's into stocks. Maybe you do want to get a policy. Talk to my boy Elvis over here that could hook you up with a solid life insurance policy that could fucking get you dialed in to where you don't have this worry. I have 2 policies, all right, because I'm doubly want to make sure my family is safe,
Yeah, especially because you got young kids.
I've got babies.
Yeah,
I got babies, and I want to make sure that if I go, God forbid I go before my time, that my babies are going to be fine, and that my wife's going to be fine, and that the stress, I mean, they're still going to have that loss, but at least they don't have to worry about the house. They won't have to worry about the cars. They don't have to worry about anything. Here it is. What's that, buddy?
How many am I buying?
What are you buying? How many policies?
No, how many?
I want one.
Yeah, just give me
Elvis wants
one.
2.
No, just give me one, but I also want to get maybe like 2 chalupas, 2 chicken chalupas.
Okay, so get me 2 then.
Okay. Is Jordan coming?
I don't know. You call your boyfriend Jordan and find out if he's coming. I don't know if he's coming. Who am I? What am I, Jordan's keeper? I texted him. He didn't text me back. What do you want from me? What do you want?
He's probably not going to be here till like 12.
Yeah, he ain't making it.
He's not going to make it.
Yeah. Okay.
The point is, we're here at Trusted today. Today, I'm going to be doing a badass tattoo. Super sick tattoo on these clients that are coming in from Germany. Barely speak a word of English. His wife's the translator, but it's super cool. They're a really good couple. Super good vibes. Super good energy. They come and visit like once a year, but because of COVID, they haven't been in a couple years.
So they're from Germany?
They're from Germany.
Solid. Do they have like an accent?
100%. This guy has such an accent, he only speaks German.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
So his wife's translating? Or
his wife's translating, and she has a heavy German accent. But her English is good.
That's pretty cool.
Her English is good. Yeah, but dude, last time he came, he's the one that I did that Mercedes on with the palm trees and shit. Remember I did that? It was all realistic black and gray.
Oh,
Healed up so nice. That couple. But now
I do remember him not really saying much.
It's because he couldn't.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Now it makes sense.
Absolutely does, right? So, but they're coming. He's going to get the bottom of his arm done today. So we're going to be doing all day session, all realistic black and gray. I will go live for a little bit of that. So if you guys want to check that out. But
this won't be up in time.
This won't be up in time. So
if you want to see the replay,
check the replay. It'll be in my live on the Facebook or the Instagrams or any of that stuff. But it's a good piece, and I'm really super stoked about it. And I'm just grateful that they're able to travel again, that they're able to come out and be here. And it's things like that you didn't realize we were missing with the whole COVID. And it's like, that's why it
awakened a lot of people to appreciate, like, man.
Well, that's what I was hoping it would do.
Leave our fucking house.
That's what I was hoping it would do. Like, it would awaken people to give you more of an appreciation for this shit. Now, do I 100% believe it was a real fucking pandemic? Not necessarily. Let's not get political and shit. I was never afraid, but
we don't have access to that.
Yes,
to the real information. All we can do is speculate.
100%.
But at this point, what is speculating going to do? Let's move forward.
Be grateful.
Let's get back on our grind
all day.
Let's create some more grinds. Let's prepare. Let's get ready for whatever comes next,
And that's because no matter what the world hits you with, nothing can stop you from your destiny. Your destiny is coming for you, however you like it or not. No matter what you're doing, your destiny is to do what you got to do. And so COVID, world shutting down for 2 years, it might have put us back a little bit because the whole world is, but destiny's coming flying in hot, and we might have needed that because everything comes at the right time. And right now we got the 3 buses coming. Right now we finally got a solid venue.
Maybe a fourth. We'll see. Because I'm trying to rustle up some funds. So if you guys are trying to get tattooed, I'm doing a raffle. Doesn't matter where you are in the country. You can enter this raffle.
Yes.
All these funds, all these proceeds are going to go towards buying a bus. So that way I can get, I can be in that bus lineup when we do the bus tattoo pop-up shops.
Dude, what we're going to do is we're going to circle the wagons like they used to do back in the day, but we're going to circle the wagons with tattoo buses. We're going to have so many tattoo buses that we'll circle the wagons, and we got a nice perimeter of defense. So our militia will not only be able to be fully tattooed, but also have a nice defensive position. It's
actually a really good idea. It'll also kind of resemble herding because we'll just look for a group of people and then we'll just circle around them. Like,
they can't go anywhere.
The only way to get out is through the bus out the back door.
That's right.
And when you come in here, you're getting tatted. So pull your money out and let's get started.
Yes. But again, look into the future. You're talking about tattoo conventions fully mobile. All right. You're talking about tattoo conventions that don't need a convention center. You're talking about tattoo conventions where we can go anywhere and have a convention, and that's coming. We're bringing that shit, and that's the thing about the future. You create the fucking future.
Oh man, I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
But I just got a crazy idea.
Let's hear it.
Drive-in movies with the bus.
Drive-in movie night conventions. Oh my god!
Holy crap, bro!
Boom. But that's the thing about the future. That's the thing about when you create something, you create these possibilities that have never been done before. What you just thought about right now is because this synergy that's going on right now that has taken us.
It's a mastermind.
It's a mastermind that we've been working together for freaking 5-6 years now. It's taken us to get to this point. So not everything comes easy. And a lot of motherfuckers in this life, people in this life, want things to come easy. They want things handed to you. They want things given to you. That's not the way the world works. All right? You have to fucking grind. All right? In order to start fire, you got to grind that shit. But once you have that fire, you can make whatever you want. You cook whatever you want and blaze whatever you need to with that fire. And that's what we're doing. But you got to keep that fire inside you. You got to keep that desire going. You got to keep moving forward. No matter what anybody comes at you with, no matter how much fucking root beer you drink, all right, or whatever you got going on, all right, move forward, grind, be healthy, be happy, be grateful, and it's all going to come to you. Thank you. I appreciate that. But it's all coming. And like I said, nothing can stop your destiny. And that's why I feel right now this podcast had to happen.
Yeah, man. I think it's good to do these, especially weekly, because then it kind of helps me and you kind of still keep because I come in early to tattoo. By the time you come in and start tattooing, I'm getting ready to step out.
Yeah.
So it kind of helps us reestablish okay, what's going on, get on the same page again and talking about this stuff and kind of seeing that we're still on our path. We're still grinding, I update you what I got going on, you update me what you got going on, and we kind of okay, everything's cool. We're still moving, we're zigging and zagging, but we're still moving forward, and that's important. But it's also creates ideas. We talk about shit and and the reason we started wanting to do this is because when we were tattooing at the same time, we're always talking ideas. We never write them down because we're tattooing. We have gloves on.
Can't do it.
We don't have the audio. We don't have the video.
Yeah.
But now we can just come in with our tea, our water, a cup of coffee, whatever, chop it up and talk about what's going on and ideas for the future.
Yeah.
And then also bring you guys into this so you guys can see what we talk about. Sometimes it's nothing crazy. Sometimes it's inspirational. Sometimes it's maybe make something click for you. And it's I love podcasts. They're dope.
Yeah. Well, it's just it's our way of sharing. You know what I mean? It's sharing that energy and sharing that vision, because I think me and you are visionary style people, which is why I think we connect on so many levels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You and me are very similar, where you do a lot of shit, I do a lot of shit, and it's mainly because we kind of need that. We need to focus over here, focus over there, focus over here, just to keep our energy
Staying
up.
busy,
Stay busy, you know what I mean? But the fact that we can share this energy with people, because honestly, I feel horrible that I don't have enough time to fuck with my friends and to fuck with my family and to fuck with people that I really should be sharing this energy with. So I am trying to put myself back into these places and go out of my way to adjust my work-life balance. Like I'm reaching out to my godson, and I'm trying to, he's about to join the Air Force, you know, good luck, brother.
Oh, nice.
But we're going to go for a run on Monday. You know, I just want to share some knowledge with him because it's like, we are on this grind, and I do feel like I'm following my destiny, but I also feel like the sacrifices that I am making to be on this are fucking shitty. Sacrifice needs to happen. And I know where I'm going, but I know what I've given up as well. And it sucks to think about it like that because there always is a give and take. There always is a give and take. Like, for instance, my daughter, she's got her ballet class at 5 o'clock today. And you know how much I want to go to this fucking ballet class, bro? Because she loves it, bro. She fucking loves ballet, dude. Yeah. She's all into it. She's fucking the best one in the class. And so I got to go see this fucking class. And I got to fucking tattoo this beautiful design today. That is going to be so spectacular. And that when I create this tattoo design, everybody's going to see it and they're going to be like, oh my God, that's so amazing.
But in retrospect, I don't know if I'm using that word right. The tattoo that you're creating is creating the income that's going to pay for those ballet classes as well. I pay for the ballet. So it's give and take. It's a balancing act. 100%. But definitely you want to make time to go see her because you know it would mean the world to her.
Yeah. Well, she has a recital coming up and I've already put it in my schedule. And next week I've already put in my schedule that I'm going to be there at 5 o'clock to see, because supporting your family, supporting people in what they do is a huge part of the blessings and the gifts that we're given to share that. You know what I mean? You have to share the blessings. You have to, reach one, teach one. You know what I'm saying? And you hear that over and over again. I mean, I've heard Denzel say it. I've heard Will Smith say it. You know, Will Smith, sorry about the slap dance. Fuck that, bro. Chill out on that shit. But you've heard these inspirational people say these things, but until it hits you, it obviously it's just words, you know? Until it hits you, then it's just words. But once you're in it and you're feeling it, I know you might be watching this podcast and be like, Joey's full of shit. Joey, I don't care what you think. I don't give a shit. Because I'm on that energy vibe. Yeah. Because I'm on this path.
Always got to touch on it, you know, because when you talk about it, you talk about the blessings and the path that you're on. And it's like, for the same reason why I like jumping on Zoom calls for the life insurance with the team with PHP agency is because sometimes I start feeling like discouraged, you know, but when I'm in those meetings and talking about it, and it kind of just like reestablishes like, okay, I'm doing good. I'm working good. You know, I'm on the right path.
It's hard to stay motivated.
It is hard, especially on your own. That's why you need a team. That's why you need people that are on the same wavelength. That's why you want to have those group of friends that have that same mentality to help you keep going, because you might be the one that's encouraging them to keep going as opposed to, you know, vice versa, you know?
But again, and even if you are giving, you're giving and taking. And all relationships are like that. All relationships are give and take. All relationships are compromise. So
it's a giant table that we're all eating from, and everyone has to bring something to that table.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. And if we do that, that table just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and we just get more and more to eat, and we get to do more and more things. Like, my goal is to raise good people 100% with my babies. I want my babies to be good people. Yeah. Then I want to have a company that reaches all over the world. I want my company to be everywhere. I want them to say, oh, your BodyArtBus in Japan is crazy, blah, blah, blah. Because it's got to be high tech because it's Japan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, your BodyArtBus in Europe is fucking blah, blah. Yeah, well, we got to have fucking crepes on that bitch because those French love the fucking crepes. So we got to have a little fucking drawer.
It's got a crepe station on the outside.
It's got a fucking crepe station, bro. You got to fucking do what you got to do. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to be able to do things.
Hates and crepes.
Hell yeah. What's up, dude? There you go, bro. It is what hey. That might be the fucking slogan. Hey, one day I want Vladimir, bro. Vladimir, I want to be in fucking Moscow, bro. I want to be in Moscow. Let's fucking squash this shit. Let's squash it.
Let's just make art, bro.
I want to be in Moscow. I want some caviar on my shit. I want the best caviar and some crackers and shit out there. Bro, chill,
out, man. Let's come get tatted. Just
come get tatted.
It'll change your world.
100%.
I wonder if he has any tattoos. He's probably got like that one like fucking lower back KGB, or on the ankle.
Yeah, he probably has like his inner lip with his fucking social security.
Fucking barcode.
Yeah, who knows?
Scan that shit.
Who knows? Well, but all I'm saying is there's plenty of skin for everybody. We've had issues with people coming and going and looting. You know, we had people that we were trying to help, and that's what the situation I was trying to tell you. Like, trying to help bring people up.
Yeah.
And then they just bail on you. It does hurt. It hurts for a little bit. But that's just people. And you can't have somebody else stop their destiny because you think that they shouldn't, or you think that they're not ready or whatever. Like, fuck it. It's their destiny. You got to let them roll.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you can't trip. So some people like think that there's things that they've done to me that I'm still upset about, or like, oh, maybe Joey's holding a grudge for this. I don't hold grudges about nobody, about nothing, because I don't got time for that shit. I don't.
I feel like there's a point where you don't like, it may irritate you what happened between you and that person.
Yeah.
And you may come to terms at one point, like, okay, you know what? I accept what they've done. I forgive what they've done. But you've created a trust in your perspective of them. Oh, yeah. Like now and I heard DMX saying this, like, you have trust for everyone, right? Like, you fucked me over or you did this to me. So now I trust that you're going to do that again.
100%.
You know? So it becomes a forgiveness. Like, you're no longer bitter about that situation, but now because you've done that, now I know that if I was to ever fuck with you again, you would do that.
So what do I expect?
I can expect that. I trust that you're going to do that again. So, you know, I keep my distance. I'm over what happened. Wish you the best.
Yeah.
But I trust you.
100%. You showed me who you are.
Yeah.
And it's funny, dude, because I've had, and this has been recent as well, people come to me, they're saying, oh, I have your best interest in mind. Oh, I want to help you do this. Oh, I want to help you do that, blah, blah, blah. And then turn around and try to do something to destroy what I've been working on.
Yeah.
And that.
Because they're in their feelings.
Because they're in their feelings, or they're jealous, or I don't know what it is, dude. But why would you want to do that to somebody? Why would you see somebody's hard work?
It's I don't know if it's self-loathing or I don't know.
I don't understand it. Like I get that. Okay, maybe you want what I've got, or you want abuse. But the thing is, I didn't get it on accident. Yeah, I didn't get what I had. It didn't
just fall in my lap.
This wasn't. Yeah,
I don't grow it in the back.
I had some motherfucker one time when I was driving my bus was like, oh yeah, drugs. Oh yeah, drug dealer or whatever. Like, I'm a drug dealer, or like that I know a drug dealer that gave me money to buy a bus or some shit.
Oh, that guy's got money. Yeah, drugs.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, dude, no, I'm going to tell you what this shit is. All right. This is hard fucking work. This is dedication to what I've been doing. This is getting up and doing shit when I didn't want to do shit. When I wanted to be home with my wife. You know, one of the best things in the world that I love to fucking do? I don't know if I love fucking making love to my wife. And being home with my fucking kids and playing with my fucking kids. That's what I love to fucking do. Hey, I love to draw. I love to do tattoos. I love to do all that shit. But not as much as I love making love to my fucking wife and my kids. Fuck everything else if I could just have that all the time. But I haven't. I've been working. I've been grinding. I've been making those sacrifices. And that's what got me here, dude. So if you think your shit can take away the work that I've put in, nah.
Yep.
It ain't gonna happen.
At some point, you gotta become unfuckwithable,
and that's where I'm at. I feel like that's where I'm at.
You can't make everybody happy. There's always gonna be people hating. There's always gonna be people talking shit. You cannot change that. You just gotta keep moving forward. Like, hey, you fuck with me, awesome. Let's grind. Let's grow together. You don't fuck with me, cool. I need you to step aside because I'm busy.
I'm busy.
I don't
got time, and I got people calling me. I got homeboy calling me right now. Wants to work for me.
Yeah.
And guess what? I'm pretty pumped on that. I like joining new people, members of the team, as long as they're good.
As long as they're good.
You
got the standard, because people trust the trusted tattoo.
Trusted name, company. Exactly. And that's why we have a standard. We have things that we're trying to do.
Yeah.
And we're always going to have people that are going to come, because when you put that energy out and you put that vibe out and you put that fucking dedication, everything, you bring in people that are attracted to that. You bring in people that are like, hey, this is what I want to be doing. This is the kind of person. And those are the people that you want to work with. You don't want to work with people that want to try to get to you, to fucking manipulate you, to try to take what you had.
Yeah.
Which sometimes look like the exact same motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is unfortunate. So
there's something that stuck with me. I know you know Rafa, the owner of Illuminati Tattoo.
Okay.
And it was when I was working at a shop, and he said something that made me feel like he's unfuckwithable.
Like it.
As far as like his business goes. And I forget the circumstances or the situation. I think it was like an artist was talking about leaving, or an artist left, or an artist left without saying anything and just fucking took off.
Did.
And he's like, everyone's gonna come and go. Like, it's fine, you know. I forget how he said it, but the way he said it, it's like in my head. But basically saying, like, you know, they're all gonna leave. They're all gonna leave. I got my shit going on. You know, I have space for everybody. They can come and go. You know, like his door's open. If you want to come and work, cool. If you want to leave, that's fine.
Yeah.
You know, so he's no longer like worried about keeping, you know, those seats filled because he's doing his thing. He's making his money. He's unfuck witable.
Yeah.
He's fucking doing his shit.
Yeah.
You know, but it was like he's like not worried because it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. No. Everyone has their own shit going on. You can trust that some people are fucking assholes. You can trust that some people just want to grow.
Yeah.
Or they feel like they need to grow somewhere else. It just happens. So you got to be unfuck withable. That's a weird word.
Unfuck withable. Solid word.
Withable. That's the part that's
withable. Yeah, it
withable.
is.
Withable. Anyways, did you get it on Grubhub or something? Or you gotta go pick it up.
I gotta go pick it up.
Do you order it right now?
Yep.
Are we ready?
Sick.
We're about to get some Mexican pizzas.
Yeah, I think that's it for today. I got.
How long do we got? How long do we do?
About an hour.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So it's good.
Perfect.
It's good.
Well,
but yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. Hope you got some value out of that.
Yes.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. If you're on YouTube, subscribe, like the video.
Please.
Share it with your friends.
Yes.
If you want to get tattooed, hit up the shop. If you want to get a mobile party going, a mobile tattoo at your party, hit us up. Hit up BodyArtBus. If you need a life insurance policy, you want to learn how you can use that to create wealth and generational wealth, contact me. And besides that, thank you guys for tuning into the Trusted Morning Drip. Joey, any last words?
Thank you guys very much. Be grateful. Have a good day. And we're going to enjoy these pizzas.
Let's go.
Late.